How WWE should return Bray Wyatt. It's probably the most common question I've been asked over the past 2 months, and I'm very interested now to make this video. Let me know in the comments down below, if you was WWE, how would you return Bray Wyatt? Although I don't think the level that White Rabbit reached could ever be duplicated, I do feel like a White Rabbit style return would probably be the best way to return Bray. Remember how at live events and during every Raw and SmackDown they played the Jefferson Airplane White Rabbit song, followed by all these cryptic QR code clues. It was probably the first time ever, whether you was a wrestling podcaster, YouTuber, Twitch streamer, journalist, anything related to wrestling, even just a fan, that every single person seemed to be invested in trying to work out the clues because no one had a clue. Now, because this has already happened and we know the result was Bray Wyatt returning, the second you do anything cryptic or the second you put a QR code on the screen now, I think most people are going to be aware it's Bray. So that's why I feel like it can't be duplicated. But you don't have to do a 4-week stint like the White Rabbit was. You could do something for 1 week and preview the next week. Maybe that's when Bray Wyatt returns. We're very likely going to have to skip some of the Bray Wyatt story he's been trying to tell. If you're WWE creative, you would have probably seen some of the reaction that the fans have had since Bray's absence and slightly prior to too. And I feel like WWE need to add the fuel now to that fire. The fire's still there. People still want to see Bray Wyatt. But you need to make sure when he returns, they want to see him the week after and the week after, and you need that fire to burn bright once again. The story doesn't have to be harmed. You might want to skip a little bit, maybe get to the point where you want to be now and not go back and just say, okay, let's continue as nothing's ever happened. Whether that's revealing the identity or reason behind Uncle Howdy, or revealing who or what this mask was meant to represent, that we saw Bray Wyatt Dawn come the Royal Rumble, or even reuniting him and Alexa Bliss upon both of their returns to WWE. Hell, even bringing back the Fiend character itself. I mean, before Bray Wyatt went away with this illness, in that Firefly Funhouse segment, the last time we saw him on WWE television, that seemed to be what we were setting up. We would see the box as a huge feature of actually what was going on. The box being the same one Alexa Bliss used to bring back the Fiend originally. And you can use this, as you can use Alexa bringing back the Fiend if that's the way you want to go, to bring back a dark persona for Alexa Bliss. I feel like the Alexa Bliss and the Bray Wyatt characters are still beloved. I feel like there's a lot of frustration from some fans that it hasn't gone anywhere because of this 2 months absence. And I also believe that there's a lot of people who are just a vocal minority. But I do believe, I can see from my YouTube search results, that there's still a lot of people wanting to see Bray Wyatt. And for that reason, I don't think you want to scrap a character or scrap this story or scrap the gimmick. You just need to find the OMG moment that hooks people once again, and you can rip the band-aid off, and again the fire burns, you're all away, everything's gravy. Now, the feud with Lashley never really got going. Obviously, Bray was absent from TV weeks before WrestleMania, so it's very hard to say whether he should feud with Lashley upon his return again. I don't know. I'm going to leave this one up to you. Let me know your thoughts. Should Bray feud with Lashley? Let me know in the comments down below. I wonder if there's like a reason the Hurt Business didn't reform. If one of the reasons they was going to do that was because of the Bray Wyatt and Lashley feud. Maybe that's a reason you could still do it, to get that faction back. There's other ways you can do that. I don't feel like it's essential for Bray to come back and instantly feud with Lashley. I mean, there might be a good reason. We all know Bray's storytelling is so good that he can definitely make something out of the feud with Lashley and the reason he's been off from a kayfabe perspective and play that in for a storyline between the two for sure. So it's a tough one. Let me know in the comments down below. We'll finish off with the WWE Draft because this is a tough one for me. Now, I want to see them drafted, mainly because it would silence a few of the naysayers who all have crystal balls and are saying Bray Wyatt's been fired and stuff. But I do wonder, with characters like Bray Wyatt and Alexa Bliss, is it essential to draft them? Is it not more valuable to wait and say, okay, we know they're going to go to Raw or they're definitely going to SmackDown, but let's not tell people that. So when they do show up, it's an OMG moment in of itself because you just don't know which show they're actually going to belong to. I wonder if that could be a big thing that WWE decide to just wait. But let me know in the comment section down below. How would you have Bray Wyatt return to the WWE? How would you return Alexa Bliss? Would she be alongside him? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like the video, share the video, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow for things you might have missed from Friday Night SmackDown. Peace!